What's going on, everybody? Crazy Dog back with some breaking Browns free agency news for you guys, as well as some news regarding a couple of draft prospect visits that the Browns have scheduled in the coming days. But before I get into that stuff, as always, be sure to hit the like button, subscribe, and hit the bell, as it's about to get lit on this channel, as of course Caps playoff basketball is coming, the draft is coming, free agency is underway, and we also have baseball season coming up too, as well as the NHL draft lottery, if you care for that kind of thing. Anyways, we're going to start off this video with some breaking Browns free agency news, as according to none other than Field Yates, not too often you get breaking news from him these days, but according to Field Yates, and I quote, the Browns are signing former Seahawks wide receiver Marquise Goodwin to a one-year deal per source. After trading for Elijah Moore, Cleveland adds a second wide receiver this week. And overall, I really wasn't sure if this was actually going to happen, because remember I did a video talking about him visiting the Browns a couple days ago, and then we traded for Elijah Moore. And once we traded for Elijah, I wasn't really sure we were actually going to sign Goodwin, because of course he left Cleveland without a deal. And I thought that was it. Well, as it turns out, we still signed him regardless. Now what this tells me is, Anthony Schwartz, you're most likely gone, buddy. Michael Woods, you better ball out this preseason, because Marquise Goodwin is the kind of guy that can beat you out. He's not just going to be here just to be a camp body. He's going to try to actually win a spot on the opening day roster. He's going to try and be on the Browns week one. And honestly, I mean, if you look at what our receiving core would look like, it could be Cooper, DPJ, Moore, Bell, Goodwin, maybe Woods. Solid to me. I don't know about you guys, but that's solid. What about Jakeem Grant? He would probably be strictly a punt returner, most likely. I mean, that's what we really signed him for last year. Of course, he got hurt, so it's still hard to see what he's going to do this year because he's coming off that major injury. I mean, Goodwin could possibly be our returner, but I don't know about that. But, yeah. I mean, you look at Goodwin's background, he has been in the league a while, so he is long in the tooth, but if he still has that speed, he could be a weapon. He was drafted by the Bills in the third round, 78th overall in the 2013 NFL Draft out of the University of Texas, and he's 32 years old. He'll be turning 33 in November, so right around middle of the season. He's 5'9", so another quick guy. Honestly, I'm for it, I'm down. Give him a chance to maybe, win a spot on the roster. See what can happen. Can't hurt. We need receiver help. And I know Deshaun going to ball out with him. That's for damn sure. Now you look at Goodwin's stats, and yeah, he's had some pretty good years. He's had some not so good years. He's coming off a season where he played in 13 games, started only 2. He had about 300 some yards, 4 touchdowns, with Geno Smith throwing him the ball. It's pretty good. Obviously, he also had a season like that in 2018 with the Niners. Yeah, he's had some pretty good years. I think we could definitely get the best out of him, low-key. I'm intrigued by this signing. But now, to wrap up the video, let's talk about a couple draft visits that the Browns have scheduled. The first one, according to Aaron Wilson, who covers Houston sports, is with Texans. Houston Cougars wide receiver Tank Dell. As you can see by the tweet, and I quote, Cougar FB, or Cougar football, wide receiver Tank Dell has visited Texans and has Browns visit coming up. Bills and Cowboys private workouts upcoming, including Buffalo on Monday. So he's going to be pretty busy. But he's not the only one from Houston that's getting a visit with the Browns. As also, according to Aaron Wilson, Tank Dell's quarterback, Clayton Tune, has visits with Texans, Cowboys, Browns, and Saints, among others. Okay. So we're essentially bringing in Tank Dell and his quarterback for a visit. Okay. See what happens. Oh, Crazy Dog, do you actually think the Browns are going to draft a quarterback? I could see it. I really could see it. like late rounds, someone like DTR out of UCLA. I've seen him mocked to the Browns a couple times. Now with Josh Dobbs coming back, I don't know if we're gonna do that still. I could see it though. I mean, why not? But let me know what you guys think of Marquise Goodwin coming to the Browns, and also Tank Dell and Clayton Tune visiting the Browns on a draft visit. I'm sure there will be more where that came from. Although it's going to be interesting to see who we still go after, being as we no longer have a second round pick. A lot of those guys that we wanted in the second round, they're not going to be there come the third round. Now, keep in mind, we have 2 picks in the third round. We have the pick that we got from the Jets, and then our own comp pick. So we'll see what happens. And if I hear anything else, I'll be sure to let you guys know. But that's going to wrap it up. And I'll see you guys later. So until then, I'm Crazy Dog. Let's go Browns. Welcome to Cleveland, Marquise. Let's get it. And I'm out.